Hold on. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Just working on filling up the dirt for the garden here. I will show you what I've been doing. My daughter is my cameraman because both of my kids are homesick from school. So I've been working on this today. I started up here and just cutting into this so that it frees up the driveway more. And I'll show you what I've been doing. Now the last time I was doing this in the back, I had just gotten done at the gym, so my butt was pretty kicked at that point, so I didn't go to the gym today because, believe me, this has been more than enough of a workout. So basically what I had done before was, you can see the color difference in the dirt. So basically from here up was done, and I've done all this so far today, one wheelbarrow at a time. So I have this little bit here left to do for this part, and then the garden will be refilled with this really good dirt. What I may do, I'm debating, I think I'm going to, is put some here as well. And then I can throw a couple like tomato plants or something right there, because that'll be a good spot as well. My brother-in-law is going to be bringing the trailer over this week. So what I'll be doing is I'll be starting to load that up so that we can take that up to the property. I don't know if I'll get it all loaded by this weekend or not, depends on what day he brings it in, but I'll put a good dent in it. But I wanted to get the dirt here because we're going to be here for this year, so I wanted to make sure I had enough dirt so I can have a nice garden, and that's going to be a nice bed. And what I'll do is I put the plastic or the black cover over the top of it so the weeds don't come up through, and you cut a slit and you put your plants in there. So I'll probably do some peppers again this year and tomatoes. I'd like to do maybe, I don't know if I want to go 3 over here, because if I go 3 tomato plants, they take over everything. They're huge, they get crazy big. So I may just do a couple there. Show you the trees here. This is the cherry tree. It looks beautiful actually. It's starting to bud and everything is coming out. We actually had a frost warning last night, and so here's the peach tree. It's already got some little buds on there already. Pear tree doesn't seem to be doing a lot yet. And then we have, let's see, starting to get some stuff going there a little bit. But that's more of a later fall tree anyway. Then we have the apple tree back here, and that's all starting. So it's getting going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put more dirt around here as well. I'm going to get these rocks out of here, give it more support with some dirt that way as well. But today I'm just going to finish focusing on getting the garden done, and that's going to be enough for today, trust me. I'll show you the raspberry plants over here. We started out with 4 plants, and one of them died. And but the raspberries, they just continue to take over. I mean, if you look at here, see, we got new shoots coming up all the time, spreading out. There's new shoots shooting up through here, all over. So, I mean, this whole thing is just taken completely over this whole area, which I let it. I mean, it was, and I mean, I just cut out farther with the, like you see, the new shoots are coming up through the grass here. So I just cut out a little wider, and so raspberries will do that. They will just, they get a mind of their own and they just go nuts. But they're coming. Got a lot of stuff laying down back there, older stuff. But the raspberries are just started out with a 1 plant there, 1 there, was 1 there. So see, it was 1, 2, 3, and then there was a 4th one. Maybe it was five plants altogether. But no, I think it was only 4, because it was 2 black raspberry and 1 red raspberry, or 2 red raspberry bushes, and one of the red raspberry bushes died. So, but even on the other side of the fence there, they're all over there too. So I've just let them go nuts because I like the raspberries. But and like I said, up at the property, I got, you know, wild raspberries all over the place. I may still pop out some of these shoots and take them up there. I haven't decided yet. But so yeah, that's. I mean, it looks like we're gonna be here for another quite a while yet. So I'm gonna utilize the property that while I'm here. So I have my little garden growing, and I'll get this all raked out so it's more evened out before I do that. But yeah, so I mean, I may dig up that peach tree because that's the smallest one that I wish I could take this cherry tree, because I love this cherry tree. I mean, this thing is just absolutely gone nuts. It's beautiful. I love this freaking tree. So, but unfortunately, it's going to stay here. There's no way I could dig that up and get it up there. It would just be too freaking big. But I'll start out again. I'll get another cherry tree. I got the apple trees up there. I may throw in a few pear trees. I'll get a couple of cherry trees, and then probably a couple peach trees up there. So I'll spread them out and get them going up there. It's weird up there how the soil for part of it, and I showed you guys this in the video from Sunday, because today's Monday. Let's see what. The 5th of May. Oh, and just so you guys know, I was still sore today. I was sore yesterday pretty good, and I'm still sore today, but I just wanted to get this done, and this is my workout for today anyway, so this way I can justify not going to the gym today. But you know, I wanted to get this done, so I probably got another, I don't know, maybe 10 wheelbarrows full that I'll put in here, and then that'll be it for today, and that'll be done. And so I'll do that and get that finished. But it's, you know, it's just, I love gardening. I mean, my first love, my grandparents got me into it as a kid, and having, you know, the fresh vegetables out of the garden, it was just awesome. So, like I said, once I get up there and I'll have the rest of this dirt taken up there, we'll get that loaded into the trailer. It'll be good. We'll have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm shirtless today because I'm warm, because I've been doing this. It's probably 50 degrees right now, but it feels good to me. The sun's out and it's shining, and I like being outside when the weather's nice. And you know, we don't get a ton of it up here, so you utilize it when you can. And when it's still cool like this, it's a perfect time to get stuff done. I'd rather do it now than when it's 90 degrees and I'm sweating like a pig. But so it's been good. Oh, I got to show you the strawberry plants. They're jumping up all over the place here too. We got them all coming up. So that was like extra dirt that I had from a couple years ago, and I put it here, and I put a couple of strawberry plants in, and so they just have been coming up on their own ever since. I haven't even put any new strawberry plants in there or anything, so they come up completely on their own. But yeah, so that's kind of it for right now. Just going to utilize the dirt here. I can have more dirt delivered, so we'll get a load up to the property. I'll load up this trailer as much as I can, and I'll show you that when I do that part of it too. You know, it's baby steps. You just, as long as you're making progress, a little bit at a time. You know, I still have time. I know that I have to, you know, get things ready and get things organized. But getting, so let me show you this real quick here. This little plastic stuff is mixed in with the dirt, so I have to always pick that up and get that squared away. But anyway, as long as you're making progress, that's the key. Just little, you know, little steps at a time, and you'll get to your goal. And that's what I'm trying to do. The wood is kind of my focus right now, because it's like I want to get that, you know, cut up and split and as much as I can possibly before the real heat comes. And when it really gets warm, you know, I'm going to work on, you know, the building and stuff like that. My brother-in-law and my sister are going to have more time, so they're going to end up going up through the week, and he's going to start working on the building. and working on that. So, you know, because they're going to be up there too. I mean, they had signed a year lease in April, but I know what'll end up happening, and it's fine. I mean, I want them there. You know, I want my family around me, and like I said, with 3 acres, and where they're going to have their camper, it's not right on top of us, so they have their own privacy. They got their own little spot, and once the brush and the weeds and or not the weeds, but the trees and everything grow up, it's not like you're even going to be able to really see them. Oh, another thought that I was thinking, I have all those wild grapes up there, and they're basically choking out a couple of the apple trees. What I think I'm going to do, and I don't know if I'm going to get to it, I'm going to try to get to it before things get really growing, is put up some kind of a metal fencing and get them off the trees and get them growing up on that so they can spread out on the metal fencing. And this way I can have them at a level where, you know, I can 6-8 feet high, that I can just work on pulling the grapes off that way instead of trying to get up into the apple trees and do it. So that's another project. But there's a lot going to be going on this year. I'm just showing you this here because I am, you know, obviously at the house today. I got to work, have to go into work, but I'm just trying to just plug away at stuff a little bit at a time, and it'll get there. You know, I mean, if you sit around and don't do anything, nothing's going to get done. So it was real productive on Saturday. Got a lot done Saturday. I was really sore Sunday. Sunday was really cold, and the wind was blowing up there, and it was just not a real pleasant day, and we left fairly early. But now today's a decent day, so I'm getting this done here at the property here today. So we're just kind of, you know, doing what we can do, and we're going to get focused on doing other things up there, you know, like I said, as the weather changes. And I got to get my guy up there with the bulldozer to come in and do some more work for me, drop me off some more stone. And I'm going to see if I can't get some free stone up there too. I'm going to look into that, and if I can do that, me and my brother-in-law will go and we'll just spend a day doing that at some point. So, you know, like I said, little steps at a time, and it'll get there. And there's a lot of work to be done, but like I said, it's a labor of love, and I'm looking forward to being up there full time. And but I want it to be livable, you know, so that you know, we can get everything done that we need to get done. And here's all my neighbors are out. He's out cutting his grass over across the street over here. I don't know if you can see him, but yeah, it's one step at a time. And I got a lot of projects and plans for up there, but I'm just trying to focus on getting. You know, right now the focus has been the wood, so it's kind of boring that every time you see me up there, I'm doing wood right now. But you know, like I said, right now that has to be the focus while the weather's still cool. And I have to work this Saturday on my new case. There's some orientation, so I'm figuring that might be 4 or 5 hours. I'm not even sure. But the rest of Saturday after that is going to be spent at the property. Guess what? Cutting more wood. So, you know, we'll get there. It's going to be coming along, and like I said, I'm going to show you the progress as we go. And I am excited. I mean, it's just, you know, getting things going in the right direction. And you know, like I said, now that the weather's finally broken, thank goodness. But like I said, we can't really plant up here yet with the plants. We have another frost warning for tonight, so you just usually by the 15th of May in this area, in the southern tier, it's the 30th of May before you can actually plant. How crazy is that? So I mean, outdoors. You can get stuff started inside and stuff like that, but to get it going outside, it takes longer. All right, so I'm rambling. I'm going to stop now, and I will talk to you guys later. Prepper Nurse.